Hey, it's Brian with Off-Road Essentials. In the last video, I got the rear KBD fenders and Motobilt inner fenders installed. I'm going to move on to the front. I'm actually doing it at the same time. I just figured separate it into two videos, make it easier. So front's coming off next. Cool thing about the KBD ones is it actually integrates a light into it, so I don't have to worry about adding a light after the fact. We'll get going on those. First, we'll get this fender pulled off. All right, got both front fenders removed, inners and outers. Working on getting it cleaned up, and then we'll get these inner fenders lined up. There are 3 holes that do need to be drilled. 1, 2, and 3. So I'll get that lined up, figure out where we need to drill the holes, and get those drilled. I got the inner fenders in. There are 4 or 5 riv nuts you need to drill. Per the kit, it's a 19/64 drill bit. Those 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then there's this one down here if you wanted to add it. Looked like it was optional, but I added it to add a little bit of structural rigidity to it. The kit only came with 6, so I did have to add 2. Luckily I had some, but be careful, the drill bit for the ones I had was 9/32. So it's slightly smaller than the original ones. I didn't find out until I had already drilled that one and it was wrong and kind of messed up, but I made it work. So inner fender's in, moved to these plastic inserts. There are 10 of them. Make sure to skip that one, and obviously it won't fit in those bigger ones down there, but we'll get the inner fender or the outer fender on next, and then make sure we plug in the turn signal lamp. I imagine you could remove these. They don't have anything to do with the fender going on, but I'd rather not cut them off, so I'm just gonna leave them on. You can't really see them when the fender's on. Get the fender on and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Did run into a fitment issue on the passenger side. Had to trim off this plastic Christmas tree. Just used a pair of side cutters and kind of flush. It's still in there. It's not moving around. And had to cut these 2 bolts off. They're hitting the back side of the fender. You can kind of see where it's marking it right there. So got it trimmed up. Fits a whole lot better after cutting those. Passenger side is definitely a little bit tighter than the driver's side. But I marked the holes. You can kind of see where I center punched. Sorry if it's bright on the camera. Right there, there, right there, and last one right there. So I'll get those drilled out. Like I said, kit only comes with 3, so I'll drill 3 of them to 19/64, and I'll drill this last one back here to 9/32, which is the size that the ones that I have say drill to. So I'll get those drilled, get those riv nuts installed, and we'll get moving on this. All right, got all the inserts in on the passenger side. Everything's snugged up. All the riv nuts in, including the lower one down there. So inner fender's done. Just got to get the last outer fender in, get the turn signals plugged in, zip tied out of the way, and we're all done.